Welcome to the Mystic Access Podcast, where the magic is in learning.
Episode 53 of the Mystic Access Podcast. Please welcome your host, Chris Grabowski, as he demonstrates QFeed, an accessible RSS reader from qcontinuum.net.
This is Chris Grabowski, and I wanted to do a demonstration of QFeed, which is an accessible RSS reader from qcontinuum.net. The same manufacturers of QCast and QRead, and the Hope product for Pandora. So I'm using Windows 8 with NVDA, and I am going to start QFeed.
Start apps list listed program, search F. Unknown. QFeed, feeds list. Activate QFeed dialog, unlock app button Alt U.
So now, because it's a demo, you can unlock an app.
Activate now button Alto.
You can activate it now.
Offline activation button Alto.
Activate it offline.
Don't activate yet button.
And you can don't activate yet. I'm going to hit don't activate yet.
Demo mode dialog. This application will now run as a demo. Please consider purchasing it to unlock its full functionality. OK button.
And I'm going to press enter.
QFeed, feeds list, unknown.
So now I'm in the feeds list, and I'm going to hit the tab key.
Feed entries list.
And there's your feed entries list. Hit the tab key.
Pane.
And then there's the pane where your feed item would be displayed. So I'm going to shift tab.
Feed entries list.
Shift tab again.
Feeds list.
Then I'm going to go to the menu bar.
Feed submenu Alt F.
So you have a feeds menu to the right.
Entries submenu Alt T.
You have entries.
Help submenu Alt H.
And help.
System submenu space.
And then the system menu.
Feed submenu Alt F.
Now I'm going to press the down arrow key to open the feeds menu.
Add feed.
So you have add feed.
Delete feed control delete unavailable D.
Delete feed.
Update all feeds control shift U unavailable U.
Update all feeds.
Import feeds I.
Import feeds.
Export feeds unavailable E.
Export feeds.
Exit X.
And exit. I'm going to hit escape.
Feed submenu Alt F.
Go to the right.
Entry submenu Alt T.
And then I'm going to scroll down.
View entry unavailable V.
You can view the entry.
View in browser control B unavailable B.
You can view it in your browser.
Update feed control U unavailable U.
You can update the feed.
Mark as read control R unavailable R.
Mark as read.
Mark all as read control shift R unavailable R.
Mark all as read.
View entry unavailable V.
And then we're back to view entry, so we'll escape.
Entry submenu Alt.
Then we'll scroll to the right.
Help submenu Alt H.
And then we'll scroll down.
QFeed documentation F1D.
Scroll down again.
About QFeed.
Okay, and there you have it. I'm going to press escape to go back to the main menu bar.
Help submenu Alt H.
And then I'm going to scroll to the right.
System
Scroll to the right again.
Feed submenu Alt F.
And then I'm going to down arrow to add feed.
Add feed.
Press enter.
Add feed dialog. Feed URL or website URL edit. Blank.
So now I'm going to type in the website.
www.nystipmacepodcast.com.
And I'm going to press enter. Now it goes out and it scans the website for RSS feeds.
Feed title edit multi-line read only Alt T. Mystic Place blog and podcast.
And you hear a sound that tells us that the feed was successfully found. And of course it just read the title, so I'm going to hit the tab key.
Add feed button alter.
And I'm going to add the feed, so I'm going to hit the space bar.
Space. QFeed. Feeds list. Mystic Place blog and podcast. Unread. 10. Last updated. 3/15/2013 7 hours, 38 minutes, and 46 seconds PM 1:01.
Now I'm going to hit the tab key once.
Feed entries list. The My Charge Peak 6000 rechargeable power bank with speech. Author, Chris Read. False. Date published. 3/15/2013 7 hours, 38 minutes, and 46 seconds PM 1 of 10.
Now let's pretend I read this. I'm going to do Control R.
The My Charge Peak 6000 rechargeable power bank with speech. Author, Chris Reed. True. Date published. 3/15/.
So if you notice for read, it says true now instead of false. I'm going to hit the down arrow key.
Sindero Group seeing IG.
Scroll down again.
The People Find a presentation by Sindero Group at CSUN 2000.
Scroll down again.
The user's feedback on the podcast of the QFeed. Author, Chris Reed. False. Date published. 2/26/.
This is a blog entry that I had created. It wasn't part of the podcast feed because it's not audio, so I'm going to tab.
Link tweet. The below was an email I received from Maximum. It is being posted with his permission. I really enjoyed your thoughtful and coherent presentation on the QFeed. Certainly learned some facts such as how keyboard lock works, but I'm most impressed with the way you put it all together.
So now I am going to press Shift Tab.
Tweet link.
Shift Tab again.
Feed entries list. The user's feedback on the
Shift Tab again.
Pop feeds list. Mystic Place blog and podcast. Unread. 9. Last updated. 3/15/2013 7 hours, 38 minutes, and 40.
So it says unread is now 9 instead of 10. Now I'm going to delete this feed.
Delete feed dialog. Are you sure you would like to delete the feed Mystic Place blog and podcast? Yes button Alt Y. QFeed. Feeds list. Unknown.
Now I'm going to try looking for an RSS feed for a local newspaper. So go to the menu.
Feed submenu Alt F.
Scroll down.
Add feed.
Press enter.
Add feed dialog. Feed URL or website URL www.buaoews.com.
Press enter.
Unrecognized feed dialog could not find the feed for URL www.buffalonews.com. OK button.
They probably don't have an RSS feed. So I'm going to press enter.
Add feed dialog. Feed URL or website URL edit. Selected www.buffalonews.com.
So now I'm back in the add feed dialog and I'm going to hit the delete key.
Blank. Selection removed.
And it just deleted that. Now I'm going to type in
www.cnn.com.
and I'm going to press enter.
Feed title edit multi-line read only Alt T. CNN.com top stories.
And then I'm going to tab to the add button.
Add feed button alter.
Press enter.
QFeed. Feeds list. CNN.com top stories. Unread. 74. Last updated. 3/30/2013 4 hours, 55 minutes, and 57 seconds AM 1
Now I'm going to tab.
Feed entries list. How worried should you be? Read. False. Date published. 3/30/2013 9 hours, 30 minutes.
Now let's tab into here and read this.
Former Defense Secretary William Cohen says U.S. should be very concerned. Kim Jong-un under pressure to show his mettle. Link graphics CNN top stories are HDLFYO 1 and M. Z. Link graphics CNN.
Let's shift tab.
Former Defense Secretary William Cohen says U.S. should be very pressure to show his mettle. Feed entries list. How worried should you be? 62 Playmate of Year advice. Read. False. Date. Tests begin for patients possibly exposed. SAR agents spared despite violations. Read. Fire shut SAR 75 near Tampa. Read. False. Date public.
Let's tab.
A large brush fire near Tampa, Florida, prompted authorities Saturday afternoon to shut down Interstate 75 in both directions, a sheriff's office said. Link graphics CNN top stories are COXDDZ2Y02Y.
Okay, now let's load this in the browser and see what happens. So we're going to press Control B.
Pane. Mozilla Firefox busy. About. Blank busy. About. Blank. Brush fire shuts down I-75 near Tampa CNN.com Mozilla Firefox. Unknown.
And there it is.
Brush fire shuts down I-75 near Tampa CNN.com Mozilla Firefox. Brush fire shut out of iframe. You've selected the U.S. edition. Would you like to make this your default edition? Link yes, link no. Link close. List with 16 items. Link home. Link TV and video. Out of list brush fire shut by Greg Batelho and John Branch, CNN.
And there it is.
Updated 3:37 p.m. EDT. Sat story highlights. List with 4 items. New. The 50-acre fire, which burned a mobile home, is contained. New. I-75 northbound reopens, though southbound traffic was still closed around 3:15 p.m. The fire had caused the highway's closure due to zero visibility, a sheriff's office says.
So now I'm going to close my web browser.
QFeed. Pane.
And I'm going to close QFeed with Alt F4. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this brief demonstration of QFeed, which is a very powerful, accessible RSS reader. And if you have any comments or suggestions, my contact information follows.
Hi there, my name is Joey.
And my name is Kimberly.
Thanks for listening to the Mystic Access podcast. We hope you have enjoyed this episode.
Joey.
Yes, Kimberly.
It is my turn to talk.
Okay.
Thanks, Joey.
No problem.
If you have any comments or suggestions, feel free to send an email to mysticplacepodcast@gmail.com or leave a voice message at 864 Mystic 4, that is 864-697-8424, or follow him on Twitter at JediKent.
You can visit the website at www.mysticaccesspodcast.com.
Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast by searching in iTunes or at www.mysticaccesspodcast.com/question feed equals podcast to your podcatcher.
Have a nice day.
Take care.